Welcome to our 21-day reset. We are providing tips all month long so you can have the best 2021. I am here with Lisa. You probably have seen her around, if not in this reset challenge, but in our 100 East Walton location. I'm Laura. I'm going to be your host throughout this journey, and today we're going to talk about derma fillers. What are they? Where do we put them? What are some tips to making 2021 the best filler year for you? So Lisa, let's start off with filler. What is it? What's filler?
Most fillers are made of something called hyaluronic acid. You've all heard of it. It's on over-the-counter creams. It's in medical grade creams. And those we apply directly to our face. This is a type with a little bit different size molecule that we actually inject into the skin or underneath so that we cause a little bit of support, fill, to make you look a little bit more youthful.
Okay, wonderful. So where can we inject it? Maybe we can look at our lovely model here, Christine. Thanks for volunteering. This is a tough chair to be in, people, because we're going to basically critique her, So, comment, give her some heart emojis, give her some love. She's beautiful just the way she is. So with that said, nobody needs, right?
Right, nobody needs filler. When I look at somebody for filler, a lot of people will come in and say, I want this and I want this fixed. And really I step back and I take a look at the face and I realize, well, I know you might be coming in for lips, but having huge lips and not a symmetrical face and a younger looking face, that may not match. So be open to maybe you're coming in for one thing, but other things may need to be done prior. For instance, a lot of people don't like these nasolabial folds here, but this is a symptom of something else going on. This is a symptom of laxity in the cheek, loss of volume in the cheek. So sometimes to fix this, we really want to place some filler out here. So just to let you know, the issue that you're coming in for, we may not specifically fill that. We may do something else. When I look at a person, I'm actually assessing their face. I look at their dominant side and their weaker side, which everybody has. And one of the first things you want to do is make them symmetrical. So you really want their weaker side to look like their dominant side. And you can see that easily on here. Also, lower face, and this is one thing Christine didn't like, is she talked about her chin a lot. So for her, it's, she may come and talk to me about getting lips, and I may say, hey, this is a more pressing issue. Let's get the chin to really be matching the rest of your face, and then we can start talking about lip filler.
Would you say that the chin is kind of like a new trend that you've been seeing a lot more lately, that everybody's coming in for?
Huge trend. So last year the jawline was just this huge thing that everybody wanted, and right now a very defined chin. Everybody wants a nice chin, and it takes a good amount of filler. You're not just going to come in and get 1 unit or 1 syringe of filler. Sometimes it can take 3 to 6 syringes of filler in order to just do the chin. So depending on that. Yep.
And I guess that's a good question. When people are like, how much do I need? I just want 1 syringe, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
First up, how much is 1 syringe?
1 syringe is 1 milliliter of hyaluronic acid. 5 syringes or 5 milliliters of hyaluronic acid is equivalent to 1 teaspoon. So everybody take out a teaspoon. Look at that. That's 5 syringes of filler is 1 teaspoon. It's very, very little. So when we're contouring someone's face, we're actually putting small amounts of hyaluronic acid in order to create great, great results. So 1 syringe is typically not going to do it.
And I think that's a lot of fear. At least I know when I talk to new patients, they're like, I don't want to look done. I don't want to look overfilled. I don't want to look like XYZ celebrity, whatever it is.
Yeah.
I think that the misconception is that, that's 2 syringes of product, when really it's
a lot.
It's a lot of product to get there.
I think it's a lot of product, and it's also inappropriate placement of product. Again, I think just when people come in and they have these nasolabial folds, just fixing that issue and putting filler in that nasolabial fold is really incorrect. You really need to fix what's causing that nasolabial fold. Is it because the cheeks are falling? Is it because there's no fat pad supporting that nasolabial fold above? And so you want to correct that before you even come in to do the nasolabial fold.
Is there any tip that people, should they get their filler at the beginning of the year? Should they wait till the middle of the year? Should they do it all at once? Should they do it gradually? What is your recommendation for best results to have the best outcome?
I actually like to do full correction when you come in, because if you just come in and all I'm doing is fixing, the top part of your face and the lower part of your face looks a lot different, I just think you walk out of here looking different,
Transformed.
odd,
Yeah.
and you're not really satisfied. And so I really like to do full correction, and what that means is making sure all areas of your face are supported, that you look symmetrical when you leave here and you look more youthful. And it doesn't have to be a grand change in your body, it's just small little changes.
Subtle. Yeah. What would you say the most common area that people don't know they need filler in?
Oh, for me, temples. Sorry, I'm a huge temple person. I probably put temple filler in everybody. That is a true sign of aging women, is when your temples cave in.
Peanut head.
It's a peanut head. I see it from miles away. So I will say.
Let's see. Does Christine have peanut head? Usually people don't ask us to insult them, but she's a glutton for punishment here.
But that's one of the areas when I mention that to people, initially they'll say, oh, I never noticed that. And then they, go home and they're like, oh my God, I see it every day.
Yeah.
But I see it because it's really, I can tell when someone's in their 30s, I can tell when someone's in their 40s, and girl, I can tell when you're in your 50s or more.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Yeah. And is there an age that people should start thinking about? For like, when you start losing collagen, when does everything start to go south?
So it really depends. I always tell people you need one syringe of filler for a decade of life. I have put filler in people in their 20s, and it's not, it's really the support areas that I notice that there's an issue with.
Yeah.
So I think getting a little bit of support and getting out of our head that it's filler and we're filling and we're being very plump. It's really just supporting ligaments, supporting structures. And so anytime you can come in.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, you should come in too, get all of your tips. One of the great things about Lisa is she takes pride in educating all of her clients. She writes on mirrors, she gives diagrams, she takes pictures and videos, so you can really understand why she's making the recommendation she's making and how this is going to benefit you. Her aesthetic is very natural, so you're going to walk out of here being the best version of you. So this is just a small smidgen of all the tips that she has in her tool belt that she wants to share. So definitely reach out, comment below if you have any questions that you want us to answer in future videos. We would love to. Give us a call, book a consultation with Lisa. All of our injectors are amazing, whether it's a doctor or a nurse practitioner. They're fantastic here. Lisa will tell you she's the best, but she might be a little biased. But I'm going to tell you she's really great. Everyone here is amazing. We all take pride in making sure that you get the best outcomes and that 2021 is going to be your best year yet.